Hello, I'm David Chaston with 989, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news the ECB has fired its bazooka. The European Central Bank took the ultimate policy leap overnight, launching a government bond buying program from hundreds of billions of new money into a sagging Eurozone economy. It'll pump 60 billion of new bond buying into markets until September 2016, all up a $1 trillion euro plan. While late, it is bolder and more sweeping than expected, reflecting the reality that the status quo will not do. The immediate consequences have been local. The value of the euro has fallen against the US dollar, and Denmark is in a fight to maintain its peg to the euro. But the impact on us, probably quite small. Japan and the US have undertaken larger bond buying programs, and the Chinese stimulus efforts have been big too. This Eurozone action doesn't change much for us, other than it is just another one. After all, we export only about 10% of our trade to the area, import about 15%. In other words, somewhere close to 90% of New Zealand's trade is not with the Eurozone. Under the radar overnight, China's central bank injected about $8 billion in cash into their money market, spurring speculation that further loosening of monetary policy may be on the way as their economy grows at a slower rate. In the US, weekly claims for unemployment benefits rose, although the overall trend remains lower. In New York, benchmark US Treasury 10-year bond yields are higher again today, having risen 10 basis points today to 1.89%. But swap rates in New Zealand are going the other way and start today sharply lower and now completely flat. The 1.5 curve hardly exists at all at 4 basis points. The 2-year swap rate fell 6 basis points to 3.63%. The oil price slid to under $47 a barrel, while the Brent crude is now at $49 a barrel. Oil futures tumbled overnight after the US Energy Information Agency announced the largest build-up of American crude stocks in at least 14 years. Those stocks jumped 4 times what markets were expecting. On the other hand, gold price popped back up. Its price is now at $1,299 an ounce. And the latest USDA dairy price monitor for Oceania showed prices for milk powders rising modestly, mimicking the trends of the last Fonterra auction. We start today with the New Zealand dollar a little lower again, today down about 0.5 cent. It is at 75.4 US cents, 93.1 Aussie cents, and the TWI is at 78.1. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.